from Bollywood Hungama. A huge fan of yours. We
Thank
just prayed for you when you
Not many
played
left.
the third Test match against England. When you made the third 100 on trot, and that was history. Your fielding was amazing. Your batting was really classy and extremely simple person. But somewhere when the entire match fixing broke out, it was like I as a fan was totally heartbroken, and somewhere many still disbelieve that something of this sort happened. So what sort of element do we see of the match fixing angle in the movie, sir?
I think it's very hard for me to say about it right now, because I think once you watch the film, once the film is made, I think you'll get a better perspective about that. So I don't think at this point of time I need to say that. But answering your question, you've been a very big fan. Thank you very much. And nowadays, whenever I go out, people don't remember my batting. They always say that Azhar साहब हम बहुत अच्छे fielder थे. So I just remind them as batting भी अच्छा करता था.
Emraan, what sort of discussions have you had with Mr. Azharuddin for just preparing for your character?
Well, I've troubled him a lot. Actually, we started off in January and we started training in cricket. And the first day we started training on the turf. He obviously corrected everything about what I was doing. I was completely all over the place. My footwork was not right. I was swinging the bat around. I was pretty much not connecting with the ball. And then he actually came up and he held my hand and the bat and he showed me where I should be putting my feet. And I kind of froze for like a couple of seconds. I was like, this is, I'm blessed. Like I'm being trained by the best batsman in the world. And I was like an average player in school. So this is a dream come true for me. But I have, even the questions that I had to ask him, in some way, even if they are not visible in the film, in that sense, in a 2-hour film, they just take for me to understand the background of the character. And I formulated 100 questions that I wanted to ask him. And he was very sporting to have answered all those questions. It's as much as which foot did he first put on the field when he stepped on it. So there was also these things that will come out. Why did he put his collar up? You will not know the answer of that till you watch the film. So there are a lot of things that will have to be answered in the film. I can't really answer it right now, but all these 100 questions will answer those, answers.
The body language of Azharuddin is very important. The way you're walking in the teaser that we're seeing from behind. Yeah. It's exactly reminiscent of the way Azharuddin used to walk. Yeah. He has a very typical way, the way he used to walk. Actually.
Yes. The best compliment was his son right now. He just said, was dad shooting? Did dad get the shot?
Have you shot for it, by the way, Mr. Azhar?
Well, you'll have to ask Tony that. It was me, and it took a hell of a lot of prep for everything. And now it's also the prep for the shoot. Getting into the scenes is obviously much more demanding than just a teaser. So we're all very nervous, but extremely excited. And I believe it's those films where you're very nervous and anxious because of the scale and what you have to achieve is when the best films are made. So we're all very, very nervous about it.
स्नेहा, आपसे मेरा सवाल है कि पीकू काफी अच्छा कर रही है और अभी भी आगे बढ़ती जा रही है, सभी लोग सराह रहे हैं. इस फिल्म में जब आपको पैसा लगाना पड़ा या इसके बारे में सोचना पड़ा, तो कितनी सोच थी या क्यों लगाया आपने अजहर के लिए एमएसएम की तरफ से?
सोच बिल्कुल नहीं थी, because as Ekta said, if there is any biopic that needed to be made, it was Azhar's. I've been blessed to have known him for quite a few years now because of my connections with cricket. And which is why I thought I should team up with Ekta, because she knows nothing about cricket. I have to team up with her.
She knows a lot now. You'll be surprised.
अजहर जी अगर बात करें तो एकता कपूर ने आपको इस मूवी के लिए कैसे अप्रोच किया और आपका पहला रिएक्शन क्या था जब आपको पता चला कि आप पे एक बायोपिक बनेगी?
पहला रिएक्शन तो मुझे समझ में ही नहीं आया क्या रिएक्शन था, क्योंकि मैं बहुत टाइम लगा मुझे कन्विंस होने के लिए. बट लेकिन एकता के फादर जो जितेंद्र सर है, वो मेरे बहुत खास दोस्त है. और मेरे ख्याल में वो एंगल भी मैं समझता हूँ कि वहाँ पे कहीं मेरे दिमाग में चल रहा था, तो इसलिए मैंने बहुत टाइम लगाया. बस हाँ कहा तो मैं समझता हूँ कि मैं बिल्कुल सही डिसीजन लिया, और इसलिए मैं आप लोगों के सामने.
एकता फिल्म में हीरोइंस को लेकर अब तक कयास लगाए जा रहे हैं, तो आपने कहा था कि मैं खुद बताऊंगी, तो क्या आज आप डिक्लेयर करेंगी? बिकॉज आज टीजर में भी और यहाँ पर भी कोई मौजूद नहीं है.
आज टीजर है, ट्रेलर के पहले प्रॉमिस.
ऐसे कि अगर मैं डिसीजन लेता था, मैं चाहता था कि वही करें, बट डिसीजन मैं कैप्टन नहीं हूँ उसका. मैं तो बिल्कुल एकदम मैं तो बिल्कुल 11वां फील्डर हूँ समझिए यहाँ पे. बट लेकिन डिसीजन मेकिंग तो ये 2 लेडीज लेते हैं, तो जब लेडीज जब डिसीजन लेते हैं तो आदमी लोग को बिल्कुल बाजू हटना चाहिए, क्योंकि वो बिल्कुल सही डिसीजन है.
Imran, do you think biopics are a safe bet? Because
I don't know where these reports come from. You know, I think some journalist has a dream and the next day it gets printed, you know. Well, I mean, there's a big wish list and we have a couple of names we are discussing with. But like I said, we've just finished the writing of the film. And we have a certain amount of cast to be discussed. But the film has taken us, I mean, we're shooting from next month. We are, of course, in discussions with actors. But the film has taken us a year to write. Rajat Arora called me up and said, thank you for giving me the toughest film of my life to write. It's such a long life, such a big life. To be put in 2 hours has taken my... I mean, he's lost his brains. He's saying he's not written another film for the last 1 year. So I think the time that it's taken us to write the film, it's going to take us that much time to cast. And till we don't finish and put everything on the dotted line, I can't make announcements.
Imran, do you think biopics are a safe bet? Because you've been experimental in films in the past and unfortunately they haven't done well. So now do you think this is one thing that you're going to be hopeful of?
Well, most of the biopics have done well. I think you can't really segregate films that way and say, it's not very formulaic like you're saying that this works and this doesn't work, this genre will work and this won't. Eventually a good film will work. And if you have enough content in the film to back it up and make a great film out of that. And this press conference itself says a lot. I mean, no one really goes out on such a front foot and announces the film a year before. It's because we were hearing the script almost a month back, and we were so excited about it that we said that this has to be made as an announcement before we start off, because we're extremely excited and gung-ho about this.
तो एकता जो भी नाम अब तक आए हैं सामने हीरोइंस को लेकर, तो हमने मतलब कुछ गेस किया है, उनमें से कोई एक नाम है जो आपके दिमाग में चल रहा है? हो सकता है कि अभी भी कोई ऐसा नाम नहीं आया.
स्नेहा रजानी.
अजहर साहब, आपके ऊपर तो बायोपिक बन गई, आप किसी एक्टर का किरदार कभी निभाना चाहेंगे?